What's going on, everyone? This is Fight Words with Kevin Shelz. I'm Shelz.
Kev, 8 Count Sports. 8 Count Sports. What's going on, bro?
Well, today we got another MMA Talk reaction video. Let's get it started, see what they got for us today.
All right, man.
Let's get this show started!
In today's news, Ian Gary slams hypocrite Sean Strickland. The back and forth between Gary and Strickland.
Yo, I tell you, man, Sean Strickland let the he opened up Pandora's box, bro. Like, once you cry, everybody's going for you. Let's say what's dude Ian got to say for him.
All right.
He waiting for this.
Continues. During a recent appearance on the MMA Hour, Gary addressed Strickland in response to the middleweight champion's emotional interview with Theo Von, highlighting the hypocrisy of declaring talk of child abuse off the table while at the same time attacking Ian and his family. Hear it from Gary.
I don't personally care what happened in his childhood or what happened in his past that has him the way he is now. I don't care what happened in your past. Don't attack and project your pain onto other people or to other people's families because you can't deal with it correctly. The UFC PI has mental health.
Oh, remember we spoke about how when Volk spoke about his mental challenges when he's not giving a fight. You said you hope that the UFC does something or has something for UFC fighters.
Right. Yeah.
Ian got it. Ian just spoke about it right there. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Wait. He said that they do have something.
Yeah, hear it again.
The UFC PI has mental health, has ways to deal with our athletes' mental health. Go talk to them.
I don't know what exactly that is.
Was UFC PI? That's what he said. Okay.
The Performance Institution. Yeah.
That's what's up.
They have something.
Yeah, but I mean,
never heard of it either, bro.
I mean,
word for it. He's in there, not me.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you got. What are we saying in regards to this? If you're gonna give it, you got to be able to take it, right?
I mean, basically,
that's what this is. That's what this is. You know what I mean? He's out of pocket.
Yeah,
he was out of pocket. Told about his wife and all this, that, and the fifth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, man, it
was crazy. And they're not even on opponents. They're not promoting no fight.
That's what I'm saying. Are they in the same weight class? They might be, right? Nah, Ian is welter. I think Ian is welterweight.
Yeah, they're not crossing paths, bro.
All right.
Deal with it in the way that it should be dealt with. Talk about it. Get rid of it. Release it. Express it. Because to attack other people's families and other people's loved ones because you have trauma, childhood trauma, is completely unfair. It's inexcusable. You don't have a reason to attack other people because you are in pain. That's kind of my other.
I ain't saying he is, but Ian does get to play the victim now. I gotta fix that right now. So, but shoot.
You know, this reminds me. I think sometimes it falls on things like this fall on deaf ears when you're trying to be rational with somebody that's just irrational. You know, you're dealing with somebody. Just walk away. Just walk away. You said your piece. You hurt his feelings, and I just leave it alone, bro. Because you can't win with somebody that you're not on the same. You're not on a level. You're not on an emotional level playing field. It's pretty obvious. You got Strickland between these two. Huh? Yeah, I think Ian is on a higher emotional than Sean Strickland. Yeah, I mean, look, they told about his wife, told about all of that. And he not on the interviews out here crying. That's Strickland, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, they're not on each other's level emotionally. So there you go.
I ain't mad at that.
I kind of sit there and, you know, when I sit and talk to my team, like, that is kind of where I feel sorry for him. But equally, at the same point, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what happened in your childhood. Don't speak in that manner about anybody else's life. Deal with your issues first.
Ilia Topuria vows to retire Alexander Volkanovski.
Okay.
Recently shared a training update to his YouTube channel where he confidently stated that Ilia Topuria will be unable to take the featherweight championship away from him.
He thinks he's a man. Let's see if he is. I'm ready for the best version that turns up February 17th. So let's see what we have in store. I'm going to be ready either way. So I see he's confident. He's a cocky, confident young dude. Let's see if he can really bring it, because I know I'm gonna. And yeah, I can't wait to show him levels. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot in my game. I still feel like I'm in my prime.
Just I'm also talk about it. How do you find it? How do you see this fight going, bro?
Oh man, I like this fight. Topuria is really good. This is a step up in competition, big time. But the thing is, I don't know how to call this fight because Volk is coming off a knockout. He just got knocked out. I don't care how you did. People think that fighters are machines. Like, okay, no matter what happened in your last fight, you're gonna come back and be the same guy. It's not how this always works. It's not how this always works. So he's coming off his first loss, really. I mean, I don't think his first loss was even in the UFC. So this is his first loss in the creme of the creme at the highest level. You know, he went in there confident. He's been shown how to lose now. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I think Topuria is really good. Is he on Volk's level? I don't think he's definitely hasn't fought anybody on Volk's level. But is Volk still going to be Volk going into this? Is he 100% Volk? You know what I mean? I like Topuria.
He's a beast.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take Volk. I'm gonna take Volk only because the versatility of Volk. I like his versatility. Not only can he get to you striking wise, he can get to you wrestling too. And I think that I don't know how Topuria is gonna deal with that. But this to me is a coin flip. Yeah, it's a bit of a coin flip. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with my number 2 pound for pound guy, Volk.
I was gonna say I still got Volk, man. He's my number 2 pound for pound. So yeah, I still think he'll come out on top.
Yeah, but it's an interesting fight.
I get to show this young kid that there's levels, and I am the king of this division, and he ain't taking nothing from me. I'm coming for that 0.
Topuria fired back, tweeting, "If you think someone can imitate me, that means that your last fight has left you with lasting effects. I will knock you out in the first round. You're old. It's time to retire. It is time to move on." And
that's kind of what you're just talking about.
Nah, he just got knocked out, yo. Can he shake it?
New era of Topuria. Jon Jones responds to Tom Aspinall. On Monday, Aspinall shared a humorous video to TikTok in which he used a filter to show himself aging.
He's going at Johnny Bone. Here's my thing. Why don't he just go at Stipe? Jon Jones is out. Just go at Stipe, bro. Call out Stipe. Call out who you consider.
Because Stipe don't want to fight.
As the greatest heavyweight of all time, bro. Call him out.
Yeah, but he wasn't the champ the last scene. And besides, by all indications, the UFC seem to be protecting Stipe. I don't know. I don't know if Stipe wants the protection, or if he's looking for it. But the UFC seems to be. They seem to be putting this Jones against Stipe match in a capsule, and all of us. I think everybody's over it. This fight is not a must see, more must see than any other UFC main event. I don't think it's that much more ahead. Stipe and Jones. I would like to see it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not dying to see it. Well, I'm waiting, and we got the whole heavyweight division on hold. I don't know. I'm more interested in seeing Aspinall's next fight. This guy hasn't been out of the first round.
And that's my point. Like, I don't want to hear this. You don't know if Stipe wants a protection. Stipe wants a protection because Stipe could be calling out Aspinall right now, because we all know Jon Jones is not active right now. Aspinall is for all intents and purposes the heavyweight champ. He's active. Stipe is active. Stipe could call him out. What did Stipe tweet? Aspinall. He said, "I did not delay the Jon Jones fight. after I win, we could talk about unifying the belt, which means he doesn't want the fight right away either. Like, bruh, like, come on, like, John Jones, like, why are we still talking about John Jones right now? He's recovering. Okay, let him recover. Let him rest up. As soon as he comes back, he should go for the title of. He should be there fighting for the title as well. But in the meantime, in between time, let's keep the division going. We need Aspinall versus Stipe for UFC 300 in England. Let's get it out the way.
I like it, man.
On, bro.
I like
Come on,
it,
bro. Like everyone is calling out and saying, "Yo, Stipe, you need to fight Aspinall. Come on, let's get it out the way, bro." Stipe Aspinall UFC 300 headline in England.
I ain't mad at that. He's at Stipe and Witsec, man. You got him in witness protection.
Oh no, bro! Like you said, to be a fireman, right?
Jones.
Well, not John Jones, bro.
Oh wow.
He need to do that for Stipe.
No, John does. I don't mind Stipe.
Now, Jones responded tweeting, "Only 4 recognizable opponents and already the King of England? Must be nice. There will be legendary tales told about you and your infamous call-outs." A fan then replied, "He's done all he can do. You can't blame him for being frustrated." To which Jones replied, "I mean, it doesn't really work like that. I was a champion when I was 23 years old. You can't show up at age 30 pretending like you've been chasing me your whole life. I have no clue who 90% of his resume is. Meanwhile, I've been highlighting UFC events my entire career."
But you're not active right now. But I don't blame John Jones. I'm not mad at John Jones at all. This is how he's supposed to react when he feels he's being attacked. I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at Stipe for not stepping out and saying, "Listen, Aspinall, I will get to John Jones later. Let me deal with you first." That's what Stipe should be saying.
So I agree with you, the Stipe thing, but look, he's in witness protect. They are protecting Stipe, that whole Stipe thing. You know what annoys me more? OD annoys me. Is when a guy starts talking about all his accomplishments from like 100 years ago. Like, that's cool. This kid is the champion now. You are the heavyweight champion, right? This kid is the number 1 contender right now. He's the interim, so he's number 1. So let's talk about right now. When you want to go back in the past and fight Rampage or something, we don't care about all of that. Fight this kid right. I guess that's why he fighting Stipe, because he's stuck on this stuff from when Stipe was the greatest. Nobody checking for that right now. This kid is the number 1 contender right now. Me bringing up Stipe don't want to fight. You don't want to fight Aspinall.
But let's just get past that. Fight. No, I'm not getting past it because he can still fight. John Jones can't fight. Like, why are we calling John Jones' name for? He's injured. What are we calling his name for? He can't fight.
Wait, but he is the heavyweight champion of the world. They didn't strip him, did they?
Well, listen. Okay, watch this.
Okay.
Fight for Stipe, who's active, should be fighting Aspinall for the interim heavyweight belt, and then go about unifying it with John Jones when they fight.
Whose fault is that?
Right now, I blame Stipe for not calling out
whose
Aspinall.
fault
Because you know
is
why?
That? Come on now.
I just told you Stipe, because you know why? Let me tell you why. If Stipe called Aspinall out and enough pressure is put on the UFC, they will make the fight. But
why do we have to put pressure on that? Why do we have to put the pressure on the UFC?
Man, Stipe don't want
the
that
UFC
fight,
in all other situations. When I guess we're picking and choosing, they push people. They put interims and push for the title. Strip people all the time. Today they don't want to do it today. Look, John Jones is the heavyweight champion of the world. Aspinall has a right to call out as the interim champion, the heavyweight champion of the world, because Stipe clearly doesn't want to fight. You read the tweet earlier. And the UFC is not putting pressure on him like they would do with everybody else.
John Jones cannot fight, Kev.
So whose responsibility is it to get Stipe in the ring with Aspinall? You keep talking about Stipe. It's the UFCs. They've done this a million times. Why is it different now?
So
why are you co-signing and why are you co-signing it being different now?
You just because Stipe is active and he could fight. You just say he don't want to fight. Whose fault is it if he don't want to fight?
You say okay. It's Stipe, but that's not what he's saying.
Man, he's saying a lot. When you say after I win this one, we could talk about unifying the belt. You basically saying right now that I don't want to fight right now. I don't want to fight you right now. That's what you're saying.
Okay, so if he don't want to fight, then he don't want to fight. So what are we talking about Stipe for? What are we talking about Stipe for if he don't want to fight? I don't get it. What are we talking about Stipe for if he don't want to fight? He made it clear he don't want to fight. What you want him to do? He's not a champion, bro. He's not a champion. So what are we craving for?
He could be Aspinall. He could be.
But he don't want to fight Aspinall. If he was the champion, he's not a champion. So he's saying he don't want to fight. Okay. What are we arguing about?
You know what?
He don't want to fight, which is what I said to you. We could take this back to when Ngannou was there. That's what I've been saying. That he the only name he look up when Ngannou was up there, his hand was down. As soon as John Jones came up, his hand went up. I don't know what we hearing about Stipe. All these other fighters fighting, gone, all of them. Only when John Jones' name came up, he don't want to fight. He don't got a belt. He not holding up the division because he don't got a belt. It's on the UFC to make it.
Then throw Ghana there. Throw Ghana there. Forget it. Throw Ghana there. He should.
Yeah.
Throw Ghana there. He should be fighting Stipe, but like, I don't like.
So here's my question.
I don't like the fact that you keep calling out John Jones. John Jones can't fight. He can't fight.
But he's the heavyweight champion of the world. So no. But bro, hear what I'm saying to you. John Jones is the heavyweight champion of the world who has not been stripped. But John Jones is sitting here talking about, I'm fighting Stipe when I come back. All Aspinall is saying is, give me a shot if you the champ. I'm not mad at that. What's wrong with that?
I'm mad that
Stipe don't want to fight. Stipe don't want to fight. So, but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is, Aspinall is not wrong for this. He can't get the fight with Stipe because Stipe don't want to fight him. Huh?
I think he is. Because you know what it is,
How is he wrong?
It's like, because you call on a guy who can't fight. Because you're
gonna wait a second. But the guy that can't fight is sitting here talking about he gonna fight Stipe when he come back.
But you know what that's like to me? That's like, listen, the fact that you can't fight, I don't care what you're saying. Cool, say what you want to say. You can't fight right now. You can't fight right now.
The man that can't fight
right now, that
is the heavyweight champion of the world, is saying, when I come back, I'll be defending against Stipe. Why should Aspinall not have an issue with that?
I'm not saying he shouldn't.
Okay, so he's calling out the heavyweight champion of the world who's already booking his fight when he come back.
Oh, bro,
there's nothing wrong with that.
By calling out John Jones, you yourself are saying that you're gonna wait all that time until John Jones heals up. So you don't want to be active either then.
But he called out Stipe. We've established that he's called out Stipe. We've established that. And what has Stipe said? I don't want to fight you. And not in those words. So what are you supposed to do? Bro, Shelz, what would you have him do?
Call a gun then. Call a gun.
Okay, no problem. But I'm not mad at him.
300.
No, I'm not problem. And I don't think Aspinall has not said I don't want to fight anybody. What Aspinall is basically saying, since the heavyweight champion of the world, he called them both them out. And since the heavyweight champion of the world is booking fights when he comes back, I want to be that guy you fight when you come back. I don't see the issue with that. I don't see why there's an issue with that. Yeah. And John Jones sitting up here talking about all these things he done a million years ago. What I got to do with the heavyweight belt?
They're trying to protect that fight. They're trying to protect that fight. So if you wait until Jones comes back, you know you're not getting that. You know you're out the picture.
But who said? There's the issue. Who said he's waiting? Who said he was waiting? He called them both out.
If you're calling out John Jones, you're basically waiting because you got to wait for him to heal up. So it's right now. Call out Stipe.
He called out Stipe.
He called him out. Keep poking the bear until he gets the fight.
Bro, he's been doing that.
Jack Johnson didn't get Jack Johnson when
he's been doing that. He's been doing that. Okay, but all I'm saying is, but that goes into my point that Tom isn't wrong. Like he's doing it. He's doing everything right. And he's going to Jones. And now he's going to Jones. I don't know why you protecting Jones. You sound like you protecting Jones. Because he's going to Jones after going to Stipe and saying, okay, but yo, when you come back, I'm number one for that too. He's dotting all his I's and crossing all his T's. What's the problem?
I'm not protecting Jones. I'm just saying Jones right now can't fight. So just devote all your energy towards
No. He's dotting all his I's and crossing all his T's. He wants that fight when he comes back. He's already called out Stipe. And if the UFC decides to put him in the ring with somebody else, I don't doubt he'll fight. He's fought everybody. He's fought everybody that's been put in front of him. I don't know. I'm feeling Aspinall right now. He's fighting everybody. He's putting in front of him, and he's calling this dude out. He's fighting this dude out. When guys like Leon don't call people out, you have an issue with that. This dude is calling everybody out. He's circling the wagon.
Bro.
He's circling the wagon, and on top of that, he's the interim champ, and he's doing all of that. Shout out to Tom, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shout out to Tom. No. Shout out to Tom.
Man is calling everybody out, and John Jones. No, I'm not feeling. I hear what you're saying, that he's calling out somebody that's injured, but the problem with that is the guy that's injured hasn't been stripped of the belt and is already making plans to put that said belt on the line when he returns. So if you're making those kind of plans as champion, as the rightful number one contender and interim champ, I have a right to say, yo, I should be first when you do come back, since you haven't been stripped. That's fair. If you're injured, don't make plans. Don't make plans. Just sit on the sidelines. Don't make plans.
Fair enough. But you know how you can help the injured guy and don't make plans? Pretend he doesn't exist. Stipe, me and you, UFC 300, headline England. Let's get this started.
Followed up with, it's a wild world we live in. People can be so quick to try to replace you, throw you away, discredit your work. That's the best thing about them, stats, or just being able to see the fruits of your labor. Be an absolute savage at what you do, at whatever capacity that may be. Let the work speak for itself. Be undeniable in this world, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're right. And that's the point. When you injured, that's all you could do. When you injured, that's all you could do is talk.
Nah, but they signed up. They got plans for fights when he come back. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, be absolutely undeniable. Aspinall fired back, writing, John, you're letting your ego run wild here, mate. I'm not downplaying your resume. It's incredible. Far superior to mine. You are known as the best fighter ever, and that's exactly why I want to beat you. Surely you can understand that. Jones also provided an injury update. In addition to going under the knife for his pectoral injury, Bones announced today on Instagram that he has undergone a second surgery, this time on his elbow, in order to shave down some bone spurs. John said that recovery time is not expected to further delay his UFC return.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your friend and heavyweight champion of the world, Bones Jones, back out here in California with Dr. Holland Trash. This time, instead of doing a pec repair, we are working on my left elbow. I'm actually about 1 hour off the table. We had a 2-hour surgery, shaving down some bone spurs. Good news is that it's about a 10-week heal process, and I'm out for months anyways because of this pec surgery. So I just thought I'd kill two birds and get this elbow taken care of once and for all. I appreciate all the support. Your boy's back in a sling. Back on this recovery journey, still on this recovery journey. Sometimes you have to take a small step back in order to move forward, and I'm patient, and I appreciate you guys' support, your love, your positive energy, and I will be back. Love you all. Take care. Have a good day.
All right.
A Jorge Masvidal vs. Nate Diaz boxing match has been announced.
Yo, didn't I say that when I heard Nate was coming back, I think he's gonna fight Masvidal next. Something told me.
But in a boxing match? Oh my goodness.
I mean, how interested are you in this?
Not too much. Not too much. I mean, I'll check for the results. I don't know.
I'll watch it. But
Nate ain't a boxer like that, and that was showed up in the Jake Paul fight, and Masvidal should win this. I mean, but Masvidal isn't, you got guys that's not boxing. I mean, I don't box. I don't.
But Nate came up. Not Nate. Sorry, Masvidal came up in the bare knuckle underground circuit in Miami.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but Masvidal, that's a long time ago, ain't it? I'm just.
Are they outside their contract? Like they both out of their contract 100%? Like,
well, I know Nate is. So I don't know about Masvidal. Well, Masvidal retired. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but just because you're retired don't mean your contract is tied.
Maybe they allowing them to box. I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy.
No, you're right. You can't retire. Yeah, you can't retire under contract and go somewhere else. So maybe they got something. But maybe he's out of his deal though.
He probably is. He must be.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they just agreed that he can have the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Uncle
You
Dana
gonna
getting
get some of
soft
that.
at least.
Nah, I mean, Uncle Daniel, you know, you try to get some of the proceeds.
Nah, I know that's like something unless he's promoting it actively, but I don't know.
I think it's interesting.
That's one question. If I could interview Dana right now, that'd be one question I'd like to ask him. Like, yo, what are your feelings behind this match right here between your two vets, your two retirees? Like, what's going on here? Like,
I mean, but
you
Nate
support
is out the
this?
contract. Nate is out the contract. I know that. That was the Ferguson fight. Was his last fight under contract, which is why he thought that they sabotaged the thing with the Hamzat thing. That was his last fight on the contract. Masvidal, I don't know, but man, Masvidal should win this, but Masvidal kind of old, man. You know what I mean? You do boxing different. Masvidal should win this, though. I don't know, man. These guys, they had great careers, and then they're going into a boxing ring after the fact. It's not prime stuff.
I'm gonna see this as part 2 of their BMF rivalry. That's how I'm gonna see it.
I guess. I just think Nate is a bit outgunned. In this capacity. MMA, I would like to see them fight in an MMA fight again. That would more interest me.
Let's see. It might work out that way.
Over 4 years since their clash at UFC 244 for the inaugural BMF Championship, Diaz and Masvidal are now gearing up for a rematch, but this time in the boxing ring. Both fighters have confirmed their participation in a boxing match scheduled for March in Las Vegas. Despite still being under contract with the UFC, Masvidal has gotten the green light from the organization to compete in boxing. Twitter user Happy Punch announced the news, writing, "Breaking: Nate Diaz vs Jorge Masvidal boxing match confirmed. March in Las Vegas. The UFC has given the green light, sources tell Happy Punch." Ariel Helwani later confirmed the news, writing, "Nathan Diaz vs Jorge Masvidal in a boxing match is in fact in the works for later this year, sources say." First reported by Happy Punch, "I asked Diaz's rep, Zach Rosenfield, this evening about it, and he said, I can't confirm that. As I said multiple times recently, neither man was slated or in talks for 300. This was always the targeted bout." Here's how the MMA community reacted to the announcement. Face Sensei said, "Hopefully this doesn't go down like Chuck vs. Tito." Kuma tweeted, "Most likely a Nate and Jorge co-promote. Either way, regardless of promotion, I will be watching for sure. Can't wait to find out what else is on the card." Essence said, "Boxing is rigged. We don't want to see this fight unless it's mixed martial."
Same thing you just said, Kev.
Yeah. Two non-boxers boxing at the end of their career, like it just don't make.
Yeah, it gives me exhibition vibes.
Yeah, it's a money grab. That's all it is.
He tweeted, "Some people would call me crazy, bro, but I got Nate." Vanilla Ling, "I'm not sure about this boxing match, but let's be honest, the real action happens in the octagon." Nate said, "Good for them making money, but man, we would like to see that BMF MMA fight run for all 5 rounds." Adam in the arena, "This might be a sparring session for money."
Exhibition
might be
rounds.
very wrong, but is there an audience for this on pay-per-view? I can't imagine it sells over 100K even at a reasonable price point. They're both old, don't box. Jorge scored his KOs with a knee and Superman punch, and the fight has 0 stakes. Austin, oh man, we don't want to see this. Listen up, fight fans.
Yeah, man.
Well, there you guys have it. That's another Fighting Words with Kevin Shelz reaction to another MMA Talk video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment on the topic that was just played in this video. What do you think? Who do you think Tom Aspinall's next fight should be against? Stipe, John Jones, Gane? Like, do you think he should actually wait for John Jones? Do you think he should go ahead and call out Stipe or Gane, or just call someone else in the heavyweight division to get this division moving forward? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the Masvidal and Nate Diaz upcoming boxing bout? Is it something you're interested in seeing, or you have to see those guys in the octagon for that BMF belt? Well, they'll have to go against Gaethje now for it. So maybe they should fight each other for number 1 contendership for the BMF belt. I'd love to see that.
Facts.
And what do you guys think about this? Ian Gary, his thoughts on Sean Strickland crying on that Theo Vaughn interview. Like I said before, like, share, subscribe, hit the comment button, or hit the like button. I'm saying hit the comment, hit the like button.
All right.
Hit the notification button so you know we're coming with more content. And until then, this has been Fighting Words with Kevin Shelz. I'm Shelz.
Kev, 8 Count Sports. Appreciate y'all.